Grand rising, grand rising, grand rising to you, global community. How are you? Come on in this morning so that we can connect and be together before this life cycle called a year comes to an end. Come on in. It's been so long since we've been together, and I've been here messing with my technology because I have this wonderful presentation that I want to show you. So hopefully it'll come up before we get done because I don't remember what's in it. So I have to talk to you about what's in it. Okay, come on in. Let folks know that we are here and we are ready to connect. We got to suit up this morning. We're going to suit up this morning. So come on in. Let me see who is here this morning. I see, hey, how you doing? Who's there? Who's there? Grand rising to you. Grand rising. Shout out your city so that I know where you're from this morning at the Global Community Connection, where we gather from all over the world. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that it'll be 3 years? 3 years, okay, since we started here together. And I just feel so blessed to be able to be here. Grand Rising, Jacksonville, Florida. Grand Rising, Dallas and Amarillo, Texas. Grand Rising, St. Louis and Jersey City. Grand Rising, Venezuela. Grand Rising, Colorado. Grand Rising from the UK, actually direct from London. Grand Rising from the Boogie Down Bronx and from Spring, Texas. And Houston is in the house. Come on in. Now, let me say this. You're going to need a pencil and some paper, or a pen and some paper, because hopefully I'll be able to pull up my presentation for you. I'll have some notes for you to take. So while we're all loading in this morning, go get you a pencil and some paper or your phone so you can take notes. Don't ask me to repeat stuff. I'm not going to repeat it. So go get your pencil and a piece of paper so that you can take all of the notes. Grand Rising, Detroit. Grand Rising to you, South Africa. What time is it over there? Burlington, North Carolina, Washington, D.C. Grand Rising was that Chi-Town's in the house. Yeah, Massachusetts is in the house. Grand Rising to you. Happy New Year's Eve to everyone. Yes, you know what? I had this all twisted. I guess that's because I don't have a date. I thought tomorrow was New Year's Eve. Tomorrow is New Year's Day. Okay. So everything that I need to do it tonight. Who's going out? Grand Rising Harlem, Grand Rising Jersey, Grand Rising Montreal, Grand Rising Philly is in the house. You know, I can't start till I see Brooklyn. So I want you to get you a pencil and a piece of paper or some paper. Let me see if my thing is going to come up. I hope I can do this. You know, we're family now. So I used to try to be all professional and everything. And now I'm just comfortable being tacky, Birmingham. LA is in the house. Grand Rising Philly. Jefferson, Georgia. I've never heard of Jefferson, Georgia. Let me see if I can get this thing open. Okay, let's see. Because I stayed up late to prepare it, and now it won't open. I don't know why. What is the matter with you? Come on in to the Global Community Connection. Get you a piece of paper or some paper. Well, you might not need it because I can't get the thing open. I don't know why. Oh, you know what? Let me see if I can bring it up on my, if I can bring it up on my thingy hoozy, what the thingy hoozy is called. If I can bring it up on my thingy hoozy, I'll just talk to you about it. Good. West Virginia's in the house. Bridgeport, Connecticut is in the house. So we're going to talk. I have some really good information that I want to give y'all about going into 2023. Listen, moving from a 6-year, which 2022 was a 6 vibration, into 2023 is a 7 vibration. And that's hard because 6 is all about doing it, business, get it done, family, entrepreneurship, and now everything is slowing down. So I know there are a lot of folk out there who've been going through, who've been having a difficult time. So I want to talk to you today about how to prepare yourself for really getting into the energy of 2023. But first, we got to suit up. We got to suit up. So, when you suit up, you put the entire thread in the chat and you complete it. Okay. And today, this is what I want to know. And I want you to declare it. I want you to decree it. And I want you to mean it. Okay. In the chat, what I'm leaving behind is, okay, put that in. Come on, let's suit up. What I'm leaving behind is, what are you leaving in 2022? What are you leaving in 2022? And I mean, really leaving it there. That means that you're not going to talk about it. You're not going to look for it. You're not going to complain about it. You're not going to do any of that. What I'm leaving behind is, put the whole thread. Don't just give me one word, because your consciousness doesn't understand what you're talking about. Put the whole thread in. What I'm leaving behind is, this is millions and millions of amps of power, light, and sound. So put the whole thread in the chat so that your consciousness will think it, then you'll see it, and then we can create a different energy. Okay. I've been teaching y'all for a long time. Y'all know better than that to just put one word in the thread. Come on in to the Global Community Connection. What I'm leaving behind is, put it in. Somebody said procrastination. What I'm leaving behind is gossiping about us. Great. That is good. Now, a lot of people don't understand what gossip is. They think that if somebody tells them something and they're just repeating it, that's not gossip. Or they think that if they're saying it based on their opinion, that's not gossip. Listen, anything you say to somebody about somebody that you haven't said to the original somebody, that's gossip. Anything you say to somebody about somebody when you haven't said it to the person who's the subject, that's gossip. So we're leaving that behind. I'm leaving behind lack and insecurity. So that means you're going to take the abundance class, right? Abundance starts on January 8th. I'll talk to you about that a little later. If you haven't taken it, you want to take it. Put the whole prompt in the thread so your consciousness knows. What I'm leaving behind is being judgmental about myself and others, not just others, because the only thing we judge in others are the things that we don't accept about ourselves. Okay. Oh, I got a reading for y'all today. Did my earring just fall off? Oh my Lord, have mercy. The little back fell off. So I'm gonna let it hang there. What I'm leaving behind is lack and bitterness. Lack is huge. We don't realize how many of us are stuck in scarcity thinking. We start talking about stuff from the impossible as opposed to the possible. We start talking about things about what could go wrong as opposed to what could expand and explode. Scarcity thinking, always thinking that we're not going to have what we need or want, or that we won't get it, or somebody's holding out on us. Scarcity thinking. And let me tell you something. In 2023, we're going to see it. We're going to see it. Okay. I'm leaving behind fear of the unknown. Everything is unknown. You don't know what's going to happen at noon. Are you scared for noon to come? Don't we do that? We think we have to know everything. No, you're going to get it on a need to know basis. I'm leaving behind scarcity thinking. Yeah, listen, I want to say it again. If you haven't taken the abundance course, 40 days, you want to do that. If you know you are stuck in scarcity thinking. Now, this year, it's going to be self-study, meaning you're going to do the 40 days based on the videos that I've done before, because this is a 7-year. I can't walk you through it this year. This is the year you have to focus on your own spiritual growth, personal development, personal growth in a 7-year. I can't walk you through it. But what I am going to do is the first 3 days to get you set up and the last day. Okay. So if you haven't done abundance with me, go on over to the iamla.com and look at it. My Abundance Nation. I hope that those who bought it last year are going to do it again and set up groups. All right. What are we leaving behind? I'm leaving behind what happened in the past. I'm leaving behind self-doubt. Yay. I'm leaving behind clutter. Well, if you don't have it cleaned out, you taking it with you. You got to start cleaning right now. Who's leaving clutter behind? Who's leaving behind not telling the truth? Who's leaving behind fear of knowing the truth? Who's leaving behind lack of trust? Who's leaving behind broken hearts and bad eating? I'm telling you, if I can get this thing up, I'm going to show you what I got for you today. I'm hoping that I can get it up. Oh, that's a bad thing to say, get it up. I don't have nothing to get up, okay? I'm hoping. I don't know why it won't open. I don't understand why it won't open. Now, let me see if I can find it on here. Y'all come on in. Tell everybody that we're on. I'm leaving behind lack of trust. Good. I'm leaving behind toxic energy. Really? Are you sure? Okay, we're going to try to get it up. Let me stop saying that. Get it up. You know I'm a dirty old lady. All right, I'm going to try to bring this thing up on my other device. I think I've done very good with technology. Haven't I grown in the technology field since we started being together? I can do things behind. I'm leaving behind lack of understanding. Let me see. I want you to get, I understand what you're saying. Is it lack of understanding or is it the need to know? Which one is it? Lack of understanding or the need to know? Because a lack of understanding simply means that you haven't learned it yet, and you can't leave that behind. So I want you to clarify that a little bit, because I want to make sure that you get exactly what you need. All right, where's my files? Files, where files? Files. Ooh. Let me see. Internet, is that it? Nope, that's not it. I don't know why this thing won't come up. I'm leaving behind thinking I'm not capable of earning more. Not enough. I'm leaving behind not enough. I'm leaving behind not good enough. I'm leaving behind need more. Okay, who's leaving? Isolation. Good. Not able to understand or reason. How about I'm leaving behind control? Okay, because sometimes that's why we need to know so much, because we're leaving that behind. Come on in. I'm gonna give you 3 more minutes. I'm leaving behind a weak mind, body, and spirit. Oh my God, I wish I could get my PowerPoint up so I could show you all of that is in there. And for some strange reason, it's just not coming up. I don't know why. I don't know why it's not coming up. And the way I saved it, let me just do this. All right, now let me see if I can go here. Open recent. No. All right. It's the technology gremlins. For some strange reason, there's something going on. So I'll have to walk you through it. I'll have to talk about it. That's all I can do. But I did it because I wanted you to write it down. Yeah, I'm leaving behind not enough. Good. Well, apathy. Ooh, that's a good one. That is a good one right there. Apathy. I hadn't even thought about that. Good. Okay. Now, don't just put these words in here because I'm going to give you the process to really work on that stuff. So that earring is gone. Okay. It's down on the floor. Lord, help me. Help the PowerPoint to come up. That's what I'm saying. But I can talk about it because I know what it is, but I don't know why it won't come up. I'm leaving behind uncertainty, clutter. All right. Because I don't want you to just say these words, because we're going to be held accountable this year. That's what 7 is about. But we're going to talk about that. Okay. I wanted to really, one of the other reasons that I really wanted to get my PowerPoint up is because I wanted to show you, everybody thinks that I entered television when I did Iyanla Fix My Life, but that's not true. My first entrance on television was on Starting Over. And then my second entrance on television was the Iyanla Show. And my executive producer for that show was Barbara Walters, who made her transition last night. So I just wanted to pay homage to her, to give her thanks for opening a way for me. Not only that, for the incredible career that she had as a journalist. One of the pioneering women, her and Diane Sawyer. But so I just want to do a deep bow to Barbara Walters and pray not only that she rest in peace, but that her journey into the light be totally elegant. Totally elegant. Okay, okay, okay. Here we go. We got a lot of work to do. Make sure you have a pencil and a piece of paper. I'm going to talk about, I'm going to get my Ife. Can you do me a favor? I can't get my, y'all, I'm just being tacky. Forgive me. I can't get my PowerPoint to come up. On my desk, there's a purple notebook. Can you bring it down for me? I don't know why my PowerPoint is not coming up, but it's not. And so I'm tired of talking about it. I'm going to just surrender and let it be. I don't know. Maybe y'all ain't supposed to see the PowerPoint. I don't know. But I got the notes. All righty, come on. Here we go. So we're going to take a deep breath. I want you to stop talking. Typing. Stop typing right now. Stop typing right now. And just allow your eyelids to close. Allow your eyelids to close. And take a deep breath. And let's just clean out toxic air. Yeah. Just settle into this moment. Settle into this right now moment. Relax your shoulders. Relax your belly. Relax. And know that even though we can't see it or feel it, some of us, we are getting ready for a major turn, leaving a universal energy into a new universal energy. Yeah. Leaving 2022, moving into 2023 and all of the blessings that it's going to bring us. Take a breath. And not just for Barbara Walters, but for all of the people who are not making the journey into the new energy with us. We just lost our brother, Twitch. Yeah, take a breath. And I can't even begin to think of all the others right now. Some of us have lost family members. We take a breath. I lost my dear friend, Mama Helen. No, it's a purple notebook. It might be on my dresser in my bedroom, and it's got a pen in it, like a journal. I lost my dear friend, Mama Helen Jones, Reverend Dr. Helen Jones, who started Innovisions with me this year. So let's lift that to the light. If you've lost a family member, dear friend, if they've made that transition and they're not taking the journey with us into the new energy, let's lift them up. Yeah, because we have the right. Up there it is. Okay, I got it, Ife. Okay, everything's coming up now. I don't know if you can still see me, but what has happened is the PowerPoint has decided it's going to come up. So let me see. Let me go here. All right. So the PowerPoint is coming up, and that's good. So let me see if I can slides, share screen. Let me see. What am I sharing the screen with? Hold on one second, because I want to make sure that y'all have this information. Okay, present slides. Here we go. All right. Is that what I want? Let me make sure. No, that's not what I want. Okay, now how do I go back? Help me, y'all. We're going to get it together. I don't know what is going on now. And I'm not going to take this down. So present, and I'm going to say, okay, exit full screen, exit full screen. All right. Then I'm going to take this out, remove that from the studio. All right, you're there. Come on, hang in there with me. Go get your pencil and your paper. We're going to get this together. We will get it together. Your computer, that's what I want. And I want this right here. All right. So we'll let that load up and then we'll be here. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to rub your hands together. Rub your hands together. Mm-hmm. Just rub them, gathering up your energy, gathering up your energy. Just keep rubbing and breathing. Mm-hmm. And I want you to take your hands and wash your face. Wash your face all the way down to your neck. Wash your face. Yeah, wash your face. Giving out so much energy to everybody else. And I know with the holidays, with the shopping and the traveling and the whatever. Yeah, but we're going to take care of ourselves. Rub your hands together. Good. Rub your hands together. I know y'all are sitting out there and then you don't do it, but that's okay. Okay. Rub your hands together. Good. Now, this is what I want you to do. Cross your right hand to your left side, your left hand to your right side, and just massage down. Massage down. Breathe and massage. This is something good that you can do for yourself. Do your arms all the way down to your hands. Do your chest. If you're not feeling it, gather up some more energy. Gather up some more energy, okay? If you're not feeling it, gather up some more energy. Yeah, good. And just massage down. Yeah, good. Now, I hope you all have your pencil and your paper. I know we usually bless everybody and do all of those things, but I got some good goodies for you today. So we're not going to do it that way today, okay? We're not going to do it that way because I really want to talk to you about how, yes, havening, good for you, Reverend D.D. Moore, EFT practitioner. Good. Isn't it good? And the reason I wanted to show you that is because the time that we're going, Sheena, why would you put that up on the thread? Is that how you want to be presented in the world? Cussing out another Black woman? You know you can't do that. Sheena Lion. Take that down. Don't put that out in the space as you as a woman doing that to another woman. That's the kind of stuff we can't take into 2023. Absolutely not. Bad behavior. But 2023 is going to be about taking care of yourself. I mean, really, really, really. And if you don't, it doesn't matter what she did. Two wrongs don't make a right. You don't put that out in the universe, beloved. That is coming back to you. Whatever she did will come back to her. But if you put that out, that's coming back to you, my love. And that's what 2023 is all about. We're going to see who we are. It's going to come back to us, okay? So I don't know what she did, but that's the only thing you can control is yourself. Anyway, 2023 is all about us taking care of ourselves, and I'm going to give you some tips and tools to do it. But first, I want to read something to you, okay? So take a breath and listen. Take a breath and listen. Take a breath and listen. If you want to close your eyelids, that's fine, so that it goes down in. And this is what it says. And I'm reading from an essay that I received from a study group that I do with The Way of Mastery. And I've talked about that book before, The Way of Mastery, but this is from my study group. The wisest students are those that hear the word and put it into practice. Okay? We've been here for almost 3 years. How many, every time we come together, I give you something to do. Do you turn this off and then just not do it? Because the Way of Mastery is saying the wisest students are those that hear the word and put it into practice diligently for themselves, not for their mother, not for their father, not for their spouse, not for their brother, not for their sister, not for their children, not for the sake of the planet, not for the sake of the universe, not for the sake of the new dawn that is coming, not for the sake of anything but themselves. 2023 is about being diligent and putting into practice the things that will support your spiritual growth, your personal growth, your physical healing, your mental, putting it into practice, not just running around collecting up stuff, collecting up things, but putting it into practice. So let me see, I got it right here. I want to finish reading it. For their self is what God created, and that self calls out to you to honor it by separating yourself from the illusions that you have allowed to make their home in your mind and becoming wholly committed to being only love. Do I need to read that again? Let me read that again, okay? Close your eyes and take it in. The wisest students are those that hear the word and put it into practice diligently for themselves, not for their mother, not for their father, not for their spouse, not for their brother, not for their sister, not for their children, not for the sake of the planet, not for the sake of the universe, not for the sake of the new dawn that is coming, not for the sake of anything but themselves, for their self is what God created, and that self calls out to you to honor it by separating yourself from the illusions that you have allowed to make their home in your mind and becoming wholly committed to being only love. Write this down. I'm leaving behind illusions. I'm leaving behind false responsibilities for other people. I'm leaving behind the ways that I give myself permission to deny, ignore, and abuse myself by saving others. Leave that behind. How about that? Okay? That's what we need to leave behind. All right? I'm continuing to read, okay? There is no other way. Yes, you can learn to sit in meditation and allow the mind and body to float free and relax. Yes, you can learn rituals that help you focus your attention so that you remember what you are committed to and the distractions of the world don't seem to quite catch your mind and hook you as much. There are many strategies that you can enjoy and experience, but in the end, it is only this. Listen, a quiet choice within that no one recognizes, that no one sees, that no one hears. Oh, yes, you indeed will get your reward from standing on the corners and letting everybody know that you're praying and fasting. But you should go into your own closet and pray. That is, be in your own privacy, making not a show, but simply using each moment to reaffirm your commitment to learning all that love is by teaching it, by being it. By the word teach, it means to simply choose to express love in each and every moment. That is what 2023 is about. Us moving beyond the illusions and the things that keep us from love. For ourselves, not love in the world, love for ourselves. Because we have a more difficult time loving ourselves and honoring ourselves than anything else. So 2023, I want to talk to you about that, okay? So get your pencil and your paper ready and let me do this. I'm going to do this. We're going out with a bang. We're going out with a bang. Why? Because we're on a retrograde Mercury. And that gives us an opportunity to go back and redo or undo what we did before. All right. Good, Sandra. Good, Sandra Wise. That's my student. Self-betrayal free in 2023. I love that. Self-betrayal free. in 2023. Okay. So I want to, there's my picture that I wanted to share with you. Oh my God, look at my little young face. And this is a historical image of Barbara Walters and myself. As I said before, just lifting her in gratitude and love. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Dr. Barbara Walter. Sheena, you need to calm down. Calm down, Sheena. This is not the place for all of that. Everybody just send Sheena some love because she's having some kind of experience over there. Stop it. We're not doing that. We're doing this. Pay attention to this instead of worrying about what everybody else is doing. Come straight here with this right now, beloved Sheena Lyon, okay? You're not disrespecting me. You're disrespecting yourself. I want you to get this. Get this right now, all right? You're not disrespecting me. I don't feel bad. I am not upset with you. I want to get you into this energy. Anyway, what are we doing in 2023? 2023 is a 7 vibration. The universal energy is a 7. What does that mean? That means how the energy is moving around in and through the planet. It teaches us, each life cycle, each year brings us an opportunity to learn and grow. But because nobody ever taught us that, and we don't know that, we get all caught up in the physicality and we forget about the energetic. So 2023 is a 7 year. I'm going to talk about what that means in a minute. My 7th son, Joshua Mill. Oh, Lord. Okay. Here we go. So that is made up by adding 2 plus the 0 plus the 2 plus the 3. That equals 7. All right. Why is that important? Because even the numbers that make up the year bring us an energy of what we need to and want to pay attention to so that we can get the best out of the energy that's presented for us in the year. So let's take a look at that 2023 energy. All right. 2, let me move myself so you have the whole screen. Every number carries a vibration. Every number. 2 is the number of partnership, cooperation, harmony, grace, and affection. That's what we want to be about this year. Partnership with ourselves, cooperation with ourselves, harmony in our environment, understanding that there really is grace. And as we give and show more affection, as we give and show more affection to ourselves and to others, things just happen. I love 7. 7 is a miraculous energy, and we'll talk about that in a minute. What is that 0? 0 is infinite possibility. It is the number of divinity, the number of potential, the number of choice, the number of endless cycles. It is about complete freedom without limitation. You can go round and round in that 0, infinity. And what's 3? 3 is the number of divinity. It's the number of creation, the number of communication. It's the number of optimism and the number of change. So just like every number carries a positive energy, every number also carries a not so positive energy. So in 2023, these are the things that we really want to hold in consciousness. But then there's a not so positive energy. I want to make you aware of that. Because 2 is also the number of duality, this or that, good or bad, right or wrong. It's the number of separation. When we have 2 things, that over there, me over here, this over there, it's the number of separation. 2 is also the energy of being overly emotional, 2 can be the number of conflict and competition. The only thing higher than a 2 is a 1. And some people compete for the first spot, okay? 0, just like it has a beautiful, powerful energy, it also has a challenging energy, meaning recycling, doing the same thing over and over, redoing stuff, recreating stuff, just going in circles. Y'all remember that song? You got me going in circles. You remember that song? Yeah. 3 is a powerful, beautiful number of divinity, the triangle, but it also can be a number of conflict, a number of chaos, a number of confusion, a number of destruction. Because the same way a scalpel can save somebody's life, A scalpel can be used to cut somebody to death. So what we want to do is we want to move away from these things in our life, overdoing, redoing, or being overly emotional, seeing duality, those things. And we want to step into the more positive things. These are the things that you want to go for in your life, in your consciousness in 2023. Because they all break down to a number 7. Here's 7. Baby, 7. Oh, how wonderful. 7 is a number of faith, doing the work. 7 is a number of trust. 7 is a number of higher power. We got to get out of our bloated human nothingness and tap into the divinity within. Here's the big thing. 7 is the number of rest and reflection. Go in. Focus on your spiritual growth. Focus on your personal growth. 7 is the number of transformation and evolution. I want to talk to you for a minute about transformation and evolution. Write this down, okay? When we talk about transformation, taking the action required to create the change you desire. That's the definition of transformation. But some of us don't know what we're changing. So here, get clear. Am I changing who I am? Meaning how I show up in the world. Am I transforming who I am, how I show up in the world? Or am I transforming what I do? Or am I transforming how I do it? Across the board. Are you, some of us are really good with who we are. We want to be a little more kinder or a little more gentle. So I'm transforming what I do. Some of us want to change totally and completely. We don't want to be a wife anymore, or a worker anymore, or a husband anymore. We're changing who I am. Get clear about what you are changing in this year, and then have faith and trust in the highest part of you to guide you into the necessary steps for your spiritual and personal growth. 7 is about spirit. It's about the unseen, the intangible. That's what 7 is about. So all next year, 2023, we have a divine opportunity to surrender our frantic humanness and move into the divinity that we are, okay? We have a divine opportunity. So I really want you to think about that. The other thing about 7, about next year, is that you got to go to war. And I don't mean fighting war. This is an acronym for what is next year is going to be about. It's going to be about water. Drink more water. Look at water. Listen to water. Water, 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 water. Water. Get to the water. Go sit by the water and drink water all day, every day. All day, every day. Drink water. Why? Flushing, cleansing, clearing. 7, the divine mother cleansing you, clearing you, lifting you. Next year, the R, your A in war, is about your attitude, because your attitude determines your altitude. So if you go in negative and nasty and worrying and lack consciousness, scarcity thinking, that's what you're going to manifest. Okay? I mean, it's the same thing every year, but this year, in the 7 year, the universe is going to help you. And let me tell you something. Long down around March, let me tell you, what's going to happen in the universe is what we don't know and don't accept, and the things that we resist are going to be made clear. Old systems are being broken down. Political systems, financial systems, they're being broken down. And we have to have a good attitude about that and know that it's all working out for our good. All right? 2023 is a year of war, but not fighting. Water, attitude, and rest. Rest, 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 rest. You got to rest next year. You got to rest. And I mean, that's naps. That's go to bed early. That's not take on too much stuff. That is rest. What did the reading say? The wisest students are those who hear the word and put it into practice diligently for themselves. 2023 is about you, boo. Don't do it for your mother. Don't do it for your father, your spouse, your brother, your sister, the children, the planet, or the universe. Spiritual warriors, get into your practice. Get into your practice. Because next year, 2023, this life cycle that we're going through, this life cycle that we're going through, you got to rest. All right? Victorious warriors win first and then go to war. So if you want to go to war, you got to win in your mind, in your heart, inside first, because 7 is about going within. 7 is about being within. Defeated warriors go to war first and then try to win. How many times do we do that? Instead of seeing it, playing it out in our mind, we go into situations and try to make them work the way we think they should work. No. That's not going to be good in 2023. In 2023, you got to create it within first. Your victory, your healing, you got to see it. And that's why your spiritual practice is going to be so important. Your spiritual practice. Remember this right here. A victorious warrior wins first and then goes to war. A defeated warrior goes to war first and then tries to win. How often do we do that? Try to get something done on the outside before we haven't even accepted it on the inside. That's where faith and trust come in, okay? So how do we do that, Miss Iyanla? How do we do that? I want to be clear about this. Your tools for 2023. Please forgive me. I had my grandchildren over. You know, children are petri dishes. I mean, everything they got, I got. They sneeze, I sneeze. They cough, I cough. Okay? So forgive me. Water. Drink more. Drink more water. I'm telling you, I don't know if you got to just walk around with a bunch of them in the little 8-ounce bottles in your bosom or your purse or your pocket. Drink more water. Bathe more. Get out of the darn shower and get your butt in the tub. Why? 7 is the year of the divine mother. And remember, our first connection with mother was in the water in the womb. So we want to go back to the womb. We want to go back. Yes. Hi, Robert. Hydrotherapy. Absolutely. And do things in your bath water. Do things. Put some apple cider vinegar in your tub. Put some Epsom salt in your tub. You know, I got Divine Light bath salt. I got Divine Light bath salt. If you go to the Masterpiece website and it says sold out, come back later because we got it. It's just we got to put it up on the website. You know, I like to put essential oils in, but you got to be careful about which one you use so it don't burn up the hoo-ha. Some essential oils do not belong on the hoo-ha. But don't just get in the tub and scrub because you want to clean your butt. Sit there and pray. Light a candle, play some music, and let that water rock you. You know, be in that water like you're in the womb. So 2027 is about a bathing year, not just about a shower year, okay? Visit the water. Do you live near a river? Do you live near an ocean? Can you go to the water? Can you look at it? That's how I'm bringing in the new year. I got a beach 20 minutes up the road. I'm going right there. And when midnight hit, I'm going to be staring at the ocean. That's what I'm doing tonight. All right. Listen to water. You know, you can get on YouTube and just have the sound of water, of rain, of the ocean. Play that in your house. Play it in your car. Play it around. Then be like water. Be fluid. Go. Don't keep insisting that things be this way or that way. Go with the flow more in 2023. If somebody says they're doing something, okay. If someone say they ain't doing something, okay. If someone says this or that, don't argue, okay. Let that be your buzzword. My friend Danny taught me that. No matter what, oh, okay. So that is your key for water for 2023, okay? Attitude. This is so important. You know, people have such a bad attitude today. I guess that's because they're uh, um, of everything that's going on, but that's because we're so externally referenced. Be open, be willing, be flexible, be cooperative, be connected to something bigger than you, and be still. Be still. Sit your butt down. You don't always have to have something to do running around. Have an attitude of stillness. Have an attitude of being connected. Have an attitude of being cooperative, being flexible. Don't insist on your way. And this is really big for women. We always insist that things have to be our way. Why does it have to be your way? Let it be God's way. Okay? Be mindful, because where you are resistant, where you are where you are attached, where you are controlling, 2027, 2023, it's not going to turn out well for you. That's all I can say. It is not going to turn out well for you. All right? Because it's about rest. 7 is also about grace, and it's about the higher power. And God really doesn't like us in her way. Okay? What else? What else do I have here for you? Let me see. Here we go. Oh, let me go here and here. All right. The first thing I want to encourage you to do is identify the enemies in your life. Can you do that? Can you identify the enemies? Because sometimes we go to war, we don't even know what we're fighting against. How many do that? Go, you in battle, you don't even know what. Arguing, don't even know why. So identify the enemies in your life. What bothers you? What disturbs you? What troubles you? What gets you caught up? Also look for your habits and habitual thoughts and behaviors, things you do without thinking and don't even know why you're doing them. Look for your incomplete cycles of action, things that you started and didn't forget and didn't finish. How many? I don't care if it's the closet, a project, a school, a divorce, a sweater that you're knitting. Incomplete cycles of action. Clean them up. What do you tolerate? Just let it go on. I want to be clear about tolerations. Let me come up so I can look you in your face. We tolerate stuff that is so beneath us, whether it's people's bad behavior or whether, things like if something in your house is broken and you don't plan to fix it or you can't afford to fix it, throw it away and get something new. Don't have that broken energy laying around your house or in your office or whatever, holding on to stuff. We tolerate people talking to us anyway, doing things. Why? Oh, you know how they are. No, I don't know how they are. I know how I am, and that is unacceptable. So look at where you're tolerating. Look at where your boundaries aren't strong. Look at where your boundaries are not strong, where you just let things happen and you have nothing to say about it. And because 2021 is a 7-year, this is a good year to change and transform. Don't think that you should have done it before. No. Do it now. Now is the time. All right? Please look at all the old hurts, resentments, and the unforgiveness. There's another line in this reading that I want to share with you. Let me see if I can find it. I want to find it about forgiveness, because forgiveness is so key. All right, I don't see it right here right now, but I'll get it before the end. So where are you still holding on to what boo-boo did to you back in 56? Where are you still holding on? Also in 2023, you got to let go of OPP, other people's problems. If you down with OPP, you need to let it go. Other people's problems in 2023, let them go. Let people handle their own stuff. Because sometimes you think you're saving people, and what you're really doing is preventing them from getting the healing that they need by handling their own stuff. Even mothers. I'm not talking about children under the age of 18. And it's hard. It is hard. Okay? But first, identify your need to take care of everybody as an enemy. That's an enemy. And you need to go to war against that. Okay? Also, anything you're attached to. Let me show this to you. What are your attachments? Anything you must have, anything you gotta do, anything you should do. Those are attachments. Those are attachments. Oh, that says must have. It should say must have. Okay, that was my typo. All right, anything you must have. So these are enemies that we want to be on the lookout for in 2023 as we go through a deeper self-awareness. Okay. I would say any questions, but I can't answer them, so I'm not going to say that. Okay, here we go. Listen, in 2023, beloveds, there are some things that are non-negotiable. That means you can't negotiate them. Your prayer time is one. Your meditation or quiet time or self-time, whatever you call it, that's number two. Non-negotiable. I don't care if you do it 1 day a week, 2 days a week, every other day. Do it the same time, the same day, in the same place. Non-negotiable. Your exercise has to be non-negotiable. Even if it's 5 minutes of walking up and down the stairs. Non-negotiable. Reading, taking in information that's going to inspire you and uplift you and support you. Non-negotiable. Carve out an hour a week, 2 hours, 15 minutes, whatever you want to do. Non-negotiable. Journaling, dumping your heart, dumping your mind, non-negotiable. You got to do it. Even you men, you can journal on the computer. Now you do video journaling. Get in the camera and talk to yourself. Get that stuff out. Planning. And when I'm saying planning, I mean having a clear intention and vision in your mind about what you want to do. You don't have to lay it down every brick. That's what you pray about, and that's what you offer up to the higher power. Budgeting. Budgeting is going to be key this year. We cannot be just spending money, without a clear intention. Okay. And visualization, being able to see it so you can be a victorious warrior. See your win. See it in your mind. See the win. See it in your mind. Don't go out there and try to create it until you can see it. Okay. Non-negotiable. These things have to be non-negotiable. That means you have to do them daily or weekly. And we all start out good January, February. By March, our tongue is hanging out and we don't do the things. But that's not going to turn out well for you this year. I'm telling you. All right. How do you plan for war or prepare for war? And remember, we're not talking about fighting. We're talking about doing the things required to bring us victory. Okay. Train the mind, the body, and the spirit. That's the first thing you have to do when you're in the military. They send you off to basic training. The other thing you have to do is you got to assess your needs. What do you need right now? What do you need that you can provide? Some of us need to get laid, but you can do that for yourself. I don't know where that came from. Y'all know I'm a dirty old lady. Some of us need to shut up. What do you need? Assess your needs, right? And those are the things you take into prayer. You don't get busy trying to have, in a 7 year, 7 is magical, and don't pray begging. Pray, knowing that it's there. And what resources do you have? Some of us have resources that we don't even use. We don't even think about. Whether it's a gift or a talent or something from years ago, something we have that we can use, that we can give, that we can. All right. You got to have a strategic battle plan. This is how you plan for or prepare for war. Your battle plan are those non-negotiables. That's your battle plan. How you going to do that, when you're going to do it. And you also have to have an exit plan. When the soldiers go into war, they have how they going to get out. Is the helicopter coming? They leaving by submarine or whatever. If you get a chance, if you can stand it, watch Saving Private Ryan. Okay, they had a battle plan. See, I watch movies looking for the spiritual principles, not for the actors and all of that. So anyway, what's your exit plan from the enemy's grip? That's the exit plan you need. How you going to get out of the bad habits? How you going to get out of the bad relationships? How you going to get out of the bad thoughts? What's your exit plan? Well, train your mind, assess your needs, assess your resources, and do your non-negotiables. That's real simple, right? That's real simple. Okay, that's how you plan for war. Or prepare yourself for war. I put these up so y'all can write them down. Okay, so you have it. Oh, a war on mediocrity. Yes, 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 yes. Let us have a strategic battle plan for excellence. But in order to be excellent, you got to do a lot less because you want to do less well. One of the reasons we accept mediocrity is because we're doing so much. Do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. No, 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 no. Remember, incomplete cycles of action, clean them out. All right, what else? Resources. I want to just talk to you about some resources that are available to you. First of all, your water. Drink your water, bathe, and be like water. Be like water. I can't play music on here because it goes out on YouTube and Facebook, and they won't let me. But there's a song called Be Like Water, and it's by, help me, brain. I don't know who it is by. I can't think of it. It's 2 words. Be Like Water. Listen to that song. Okay? Please go to bed early. Please. Rest. Rest. Stop being so busy. Even if you don't go to sleep, get into bed, lay there. Go to bed early. Adjust your attitude about everything and everyone. I don't have opinions no more. That's what I was saying to our beloved sister. Don't say that about our sister Beyonce. Let her do what she's doing. Don't say that about anybody. Let people do what, okay, that's what you want to do? All right. You want to be twerking in your thong on the video? Okay, fine. That's you. That's not me. Because that's not coming back on me. It's coming back on you, whatever it is. That is a resource for you, adjusting your attitude. If you didn't do Spiritual Study Sanctuary with me last year, we did a 6-week study called The 7 Main Aspects of God. If you didn't do that, I really want to encourage you as something that you can look at. I think it's 6 videos. You can get it at iyanla.com under Spiritual Study Sanctuary. If you're really reassessing and rethinking your relationship with the higher power, take a look at that. Also, another study we did was God Works Through You. If you really want to talk about what's required for change, transformation, healing, growth in this 7 cycle, take a look at God Works Through You. It's about 5 or 6. No, it's not J.P. Morton. That's not the one I'm talking about. But that might be good. Yeah, take a look at God Works Through You. If you've never had Until Today, get a copy of Until Today. Why? Because it gives you a message for every day. That's my book. You can use any daily book. I think everybody needs to have a daily book, something that you look at every day that'll take you through whatever it is. Hey, Gay, where you been? I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays. You better do something with yourself. I said, where's my Gay at? I haven't seen her. That's our community secretary. Okay. Another resource I want to offer you is those of you who've worked with me have been introduced to a beautiful, beautiful sister in Australia. Her name is Lee Didko, Soully Connected. She does beautiful angel insights and she does light codes. Take a look at her website if you want to get some insight and information about how to adjust yourself in 2023. Go over to Soully Connected and take a look at Lee Didko. In addition to those things, listen, do something, do anything, slow down, and let this year be a blessing to us all. Okay. All right. So now you can go back through this. This will be up on my Facebook page. You can go back through it and look at it again and copy these things down. Tell your friends about it. Tell your family, your grown kids. You know what? I had to remind myself the other day And all of you mothers out there, y'all may be able to identify with me. I had to remind myself that my son is 52 years old. I was thinking about like he's, 19 and I got to do this or do that or do that. I don't have to do a darn thing. He's 52 years old. I don't have to do nothing for him. And I'm still that mother chip. That's habitual thinking. So I'm disconnecting that puppy this year. Okay. I am your mother, but you are my offspring. You need to spring off and do your life. Okay. I don't have why I would nothing that he did, just in my mind, I was thinking that. And I had to remind myself he's a grown a man. All right. All of them. My grandkids. I got a grandkid that's 30 something years old. And but that's habitual. So this year I'm breaking that. Why? Because at the reading said, practice diligently for myself. So I want y'all to know that I'm with you. I'm right with you in a lot of this stuff. I ain't higher than y'all because I teach it. I'm right with you. I'm cleaning up some stuff too that I got to get rid of. Okay. Let me see. This is another little piece, and then I have a beautiful meditation. This is so important. Listen to me, okay? Listen to me, because I know a lot of us think we got to do things. And 7 is about being the thing, okay? Your mind is a mind that has been healed. You do not need to heal it. You only need to accept that healing has been accomplished by the grace of the love that birthed you. That would be God. We think that we got to do so much, and all we have to do is ask. Your mind doesn't have to be healed. Your behavior needs to be changed. Your attitude needs to be changed. Your activities need to be adjusted, but your mind doesn't need to be healed. And if it does, all you have to do is surrender over to something greater, grander, higher than yourself. Okay? I have a beautiful meditation for you. So I want you to stop typing for a moment and close your eyelids. Allow your eyelids to close. And I want to lead you through this meditation that was offered by my friend Harry Pickens. And Harry is turning his poetry into an app so that you can get these love messages. It's called The Gift of Love. So this is a meditation from the gift of love that I want to share with you. So be still, okay, as we prepare to go into 2023. Be still and stop doing it your way. Slow down, follow instructions, pay attention, stop. Because that's one of the ways that we blow our blessings is we think we know how to do it. You don't. I don't. Moment by moment, we're being guided. So take a breath. Allow your eyelids to close and rub your hands together. Rub your hands together. Yeah. Rub your hands together. Good. Rub your hands together. Rub them together. Now take your left hand and put it on your heart, right over the center of your chest, and put your right hand over your left hand. Eyelids are closed. You're breathing and listening. Now is my time to rest and heal. Take a breath. Relax. Now is my time to rest and heal. Take a breath. Now is my time to remember how deeply I am loved. Take a breath. Holding your heart, relaxing into the moment. Now is my time to experience the presence, the power, the mercy, and the love of God. Take a breath. Now is my time to rest and heal. I am one with the life, the light, and the love of God. Breathe. The presence, power, and healing love of God flows through me right here and right now. Breathe. Feel it. I want to say that again. The presence of God, the power of God, the healing love of God flows through me right here, right now. Feel it. I now feel this flow as gentle golden light, a gentle golden mist around me. Breathe. See, feel, imagine, intended to be so, that you're surrounded by a golden mist. If you can't see it in your mind's eye, feel it. If you can't feel it, imagine it. If you can't imagine it, set an intention that I am surrounded by the golden mist. You know, a mist like when you're walking out on a hazy day. Feel it. Feel it. With every breath I take, every word I speak, every moment, more and more of this golden mist surrounds me, protects me, embraces me, and I rest safely in the presence of God now. Breathe. I rest safely in the love of God now. Breathe. I rest in the presence of God's mercy. Breathe. At the core of my being, I know, I accept, I remember, I allow that I am loved and all is well. Now, take a breath. I wish you the best. You've got some good energy coming to you, and you've got some work to do in 2023. I want to encourage you again to go back through this when we load it up on Facebook. Take the notes down. Know what your enemy is. Know what your non-negotiables are. Know what your daily practice is. Drink water. If you got to put a bottle on a string around your neck. And remember, the best students put into practice what they hear. Yeah? Take a bath, not a shower. If you want some divine light, bath, it's milk and honey bath soak. And remember, don't just get in the tub to wash. Pray, meditate, light a candle, sit there, allow your body to be nurtured. Yeah, hydrotherapy, as my friend Robert said. All right, get something to read, fill your mind, break those habits. It's going to be a great time. Yeah. For those of you who want to join me for Abundance beginning on January 8th, go over to iyamla.com. For those of you who ordered the end of the year soap, which is really the beginning of the year body wash, they all got mailed out today. So you should be getting yours. If you didn't get it, oh well, I got a few. You can go to Masterpiece. I've got a few left over. Other than that, I just want you to know that I love you. I thank you for just trusting our presence together. You know, this isn't about me, this is about us. And we've been able to do some good work together. So now I want you to put it into practice. Put it into practice, okay? Happy new life cycle. Happy new life cycle. Have a great time tonight. Sleep late tomorrow. Rest. I got to go let my dogs out because they've been locked up all morning. Because if I didn't lock them up, they would be in here barking and making noise. Okay? Let me pull a prayer card for us, and let's see what the prayer card is for us going out of here. Good morning, sanctuarians. Good morning, deep bow spiritual warriors, Abundance Nation. I love you. And my GCC family. Oh my goodness. Look at the card we pulled from the Masterpiece card deck. Can you see that? Healing, restoration to a state of wholeness and well being. That's what 2023 is about. Look at that. Okay. Deep bow. Have a great, great new year. And I will see you real soon. Bye.